Not that I didn't want you to tell anyone about. Yeah, tell everybody about my YouTube channel. Tell everybody about me. It was more so one of those, you know how somebody come up to you and be like, is that your real hair? And you like, no, shh, don't tell nobody else. You know, it was one of those. Like, what's up, you guys? So I'm back to do an update on this hairstyle. I also wanted to do a quick Q&A. I just want to say thank you so much for all of the positive feedback that I've been getting from you guys. It's been a long time since I really just posted some solid content, and I posted a video a few weeks back on why I have been MIA and why I just stopped posting hair tutorials. And I will say this, I kind of took a break from YouTube and I'm back. I'm back and I'm better. So I just want to say thank you so much to those of you who, you know, gave me positive feedback on the video, and also to the many of you who welcomed me home. A lot of times when I leave, when I go on a hiatus, I usually come back feeling like the stepsister, the stepchild, you know, but a lot of you guys embrace me and y'all make me feel welcome, and it really outweighs any negative thoughts. For those of you who are new to my channel, the reason why I want to put this disclaimer in is because I know a lot of you guys who are just now coming along, y'all assume that this is just like, wow, some new style that I just popped up with in the year 2018. Those of you who have been here and with me for a while, you know, since the beginning, y'all know that this is nothing new. Like this style right here, I have recreated it a few times here on YouTube. Before I'm going to get into the comments, the questions that a lot of you guys asked, but before that, I'm just going to talk about the basics of this hair. My hair has been up for, it's been 2 weeks now, and it's a big difference. I'm going to start off by saying it is a big difference from the braids, and it's good and bad. You know, with the braids, you can only do so much with it because, you know, it's braids. But with the ponytails, I have more flexibility. And then this whole front area is just like, it feels supernatural to me. So that's what I like about this style. Now what I don't like about it, it just, I don't know, for me, it just feels like my part area is not going to last as long as it did with the braids. I may not be able to wear this style as long as I would like to. You know, of course, me being TEEDAY6, I have to switch up. So sorry, I would have loved to have gone for a whole month with this style just to see what it does and how it reacts and, you know, all of that, but I won't be able to. But I'll make another video. And this is what my part is looking like with the new growth. Loving it. I'm going to read a lot of the questions that I received and kind of like briefly answer them. One of the questions is, hey, welcome back. Did you relax your hair? Thank you. No, I did not relax my hair. In the video, I did state that I did my 4th big chop around this time last year. It was somewhere in April. So I cut my hair back in April, and no, I have not been relaxed since then. I've not been relaxed since 2011. So yeah. Halima M, she says, it looks great. My question is, how do you take this down? I would be in fear of cutting my own hair during the process. Okay, so, and I'm glad you asked, because a lot of people ask, how do you take this down? I don't know if you guys watched to the very end of the video, but at the very end of that video, I did link the takedown tutorial. And when I tell you, guys will be so surprised at how easy it is for you to uninstall this. Most people know how to uninstall Crochet Braids, so I'm really targeting the part area. But on that takedown video, it's showing how I take it down with actual cornrows. Because this style is braidless, oh gosh, I cannot wait to take this style down and show you guys just how easy it is to take it down. You probably don't even need scissors, sweetheart. So back away from the scissors, do not cut your hair. The only thing you're gonna do is pop those rubber bands and boom. Once they pop loose, guess what? Get you a wide tooth comb, slowly rake the hair right on out. That simple. But I will be sure to create a video showing you how I take it down. So yeah. Okay, and even though this was not a question, I'm gonna go ahead and say something real quick about the part area as well. I know, you know, it's new to people and it looks kind of weird, but it works out. But I will say, just in case someone is wondering, is this a safe hairstyle? I also mentioned it in the takedown video as well, but I'm gonna mention it here since this is an update video. If you guys see my part, you can see that it's very loose. There's no tugging, there's no pulling, there's no tension, no nothing. So do not be afraid to wear this style. As long as you're not knotting your hair up and doing all kind of extra stuff, you have nothing to worry about. Let's see. Okay, someone asked, I think it's Tanae Cannon, said, I love this style, so pretty and easy. I saw that in one of your responses, you said your daughter kept this style in for 2 months and was able to wash it just fine. Could you do a video explaining that? Okay, now, I'm glad you asked this because I do have to clarify something, and that is when I did my daughter's hair, I did not do the braidless method. I did the invisible part, but I installed it with cornrows. So she was able to swim, she was able to wash her hair and everything. And it was fine, you know, because your natural hair underneath is intact. It's braided up. But I can't say the same for the loose hair. You know, the hairstyle isn't meant to be a long-term hairstyle. It's really meant to just be something quick and convenient. It can last up a good while, but it's not really meant to just be a long-term thing. As far as washing it, the best thing that I would recommend is for you to get a dry shampoo. Now, what do I do to keep my scalp oiled? I do remember someone asking that. How do you oil your scalp? And I recommended that they get a bottle with a nozzle on it. And that way you can like dig down through your scalp and just squeeze, you know, and get inside of your scalp. Now, I do remember a lot of people, not only here, but on Facebook, Twitter, you know, you guys were asking, what in the world did you do with that ponytail in the back? On the video, originally, I left it there, as is. If y'all have been following me for a long time, y'all know how I can get. I just chop chop suey. I'm trying to do the best thing, the easiest thing, and the fastest thing for myself. But I also like to chime in at times and let y'all know that if you are a hairstylist and you just want to be professional with your looks, if you're doing other people's hair, what I recommend that you can do for that ponytail in the back is you can either twist it up and tuck it in the ponytail to make it smaller, or you can twist it or braid it, flip it up or flip it down and sew it into place to make it smaller. Simple. Y'all know I like to improvise. If there's a will, there's a way. Now, when I was installing the hair in the back, I was using the rubber band method. And that's usually the method where you're looping it in, but you're wrapping it around maybe 2 to 3 times, just like you would with a rubber band. And then you pull the end straight. That's exactly what I did to make sure that the hair was intact. Y'all just don't know. Just like seeing everybody on here, it's a blessing. Especially when I see my old, you know, my old crew. It's like, y'all still here. Thumbs up. Okay, some were wanting to know what kind of products do I use on it to keep it looking fresh and to stop it from getting all nappy and matted up and stuff. I don't use anything, and you know, as you guys can see, it still gives off a little lustrous if that's a word. It still gives off luster and shine, and I don't do anything. Maybe the oil from, you know, oil in my scalp kind of trickles down onto the strands, but you know, I don't do it intentionally. I know a lot of people were asking me to leave links to get this hair. I'm not affiliated with the company, guys, and I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna be giving out free advertisements like I used to. You know, YouTube has changed a whole lot, and y'all, honestly, I feel like I need my coins. You guys will have to either Google the hair or, you know, look in your stores, your local beauty supply stores. Hopefully they are selling the hair. It's usually around, from what I've seen in different hair stores, around $9.99 a pack, so roughly $10. I received a question in the video asking if this hair tangles up really bad and how to prevent it from tangling if it does. You know, and I want to say no, it does not. The way to prevent it is I only use a wide tooth comb or a wig brush. I rarely ever use this brush just for the simple fact that it has finer teeth on it versus this. What I do is I usually pull the hair apart first, and then I will go through and comb the ends, rake in the ends gently, and then go through the rest. So, and that's how I do it. And try not to comb in it so often. A lot of times people mess up the hair because they're constantly combing in it, raking in it, just messing with it. And then next thing you know, the ends go to looking all fuzzy and matted up looking, or the ends start tangling more. And it's because you're manipulating it too much. Another thing is always wear a bonnet before bed. Always try not to fall asleep on accident, because I'm very guilty of it. I will fall asleep as is because when I'm tired, I drop. I don't care where I am, who I'm around, I'm gone. So sometimes I will forget my bonnet. But if you can, try to remember to put your bonnet on. And I also get a long scarf, and I will add black gel to my edges and then tie the scarf on and then put my bonnet on. Okay, another thing was I had quite a few people, they were under the impression that that tutorial was for beginners. And like, they're like, oh my gosh, it's too fast, I don't understand, I don't know what you're doing, and you know, all of this. And I want to say this about my videos. A lot of people who have been subscribed to me for years, y'all know that, you know, I have a million crochet videos. Some of them where, you know, my videos are usually always sped up. So unless I say that this video is for a beginner, 9 times out of 10, my videos are for people who have already mastered the basics of crochet braids. But because this is a new year, and I don't expect y'all to dig down, deep down in the jungle and find them older tutorials for beginners, I do plan to do more beginner videos in the future. So y'all stay tuned for that. Do not get upset and unsubscribe and, you know, like, oh my gosh, I can't do this, and you know, all of that. I got y'all. But in the meantime, you know, if you have to branch out, there are so many other awesome YouTubers out there who can break this stuff down for you. So yeah, do not fear, my loves. I got y'all. It's just, I don't know, like, I'm just sitting here tripping because I'm going through my comments and I see a lot of people like, oh gosh, she's back with the shh, don't tell. It just brought back memories of how dedicated I used to be and how serious it was for me. Like, y'all just don't know. I wasn't just like bringing forth tutorials. Like, sometimes I would have dreams at night. Like, literally, I would have dreams and be like I used to feel like God would give me revelations on what kind of style to put together next. And these styles at the time, like, a lot is being saturated on the internet now, a lot of these styles and stuff, but back then there weren't very many people on YouTube like that. Whenever I came up with an idea, I would literally get on YouTube, search for something similar to it, and whenever I saw that nobody was doing it, boom, I did it. The shh, don't tell it was basically not that I didn't want you to tell anyone about. Yes, tell everybody about my YouTube channel. Tell everybody about me. It was more so one of those, you know how somebody come up to you and be like, is that your real hair? And you like, no, shh, don't tell nobody else. You know, it was one of those, like, you telling them, but you like, shh, don't tell nobody else. Now, in the tutorial for this style, I mentioned how, you know, I was afraid to use the straight hair because one of the main reasons why I came up with this shh, don't tell series is because I just did not like the whole crochet thing, you know. Let me say this correctly. I love crochet braids. I just don't like when they look like the old school crochet braids. When crochet braids came back into style, I decided to, you know, start creating looks that were crochet braids, but they did not look like it. Like, first glance, you would be like, nah, those aren't crochet braids. But they are. The purpose of it was to create styles that look like the original styles, but were really crochet braids. I get a lot of people on my videos like, oh my gosh, why would you do it this way when it's so much easier to do it that way? And I want to inform y'all that if y'all look at the dates on these videos, a lot of my videos, like the kinky twist, the box braids, I started off doing it by hand. This was long before they came out with the box braid crochet braids, the kinky twist crochet braids. They were not doing this when I started doing it. So of course you can look at it like, well, why would you do all of that when, you know, when you could just go to the store and buy it? No, at the time they weren't in stores. 9 times out of 10, a lot of those ideas for these new quick styles that you can create came from a lot of the videos that were on YouTube back then. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah, it was just very fun. You know, I'm not just having flashbacks. Don't mind me, y'all. Right now, I have 234,000 of you guys. If you guys watch me, if you guys have been following me for a long time and you guys look forward to my content, please look down next to my name where you would click subscribe and see if you see a bell there. And click on that bell. Because if you don't click on the bell, you will not receive email notifications whenever I post. And I know y'all do not want to be a week later, 2 weeks later, like, oh snap, when you post a video? Because you logged into your account and seen my video there and you didn't even know it. So y'all make sure that y'all click that bell so that y'all can be the first to see whatever I post and you know, and be updated. I also plan to do a giveaway soon. Y'all know I like giving away hair and stuff that represents me. So maybe I can give away some of this hair. I do have some extra packs. We'll see. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that. And also follow me on my other social media accounts. Everywhere under TEEDAY6. On Snapchat, it'll be The Real TEEDAY6. And also, I have 2 Facebook pages. I have my follower page, which is TEEDAY6, and I also have my personal page. It's not really personal anymore, but that's the one that I'm on most of the time. And that is TEEDAY Tiffany.